Good evening, everyone. We are in Bryant Park. They were supposed to have a longer dance party, but they had to cut it short because of the rain. Currently, there's no rain, but it was raining recently, like minutes ago. So, unfortunately, it looks like no music tonight, but so what? We're going to enjoy the weather. It's fresh. The air is fresh. The rain stopped. It's cloudy, so there is a possibility of another rain, but so what? We have an umbrella. Hi, Becky Davis. Let's enjoy the evening. Today is May 8th, 2025. It's exactly 8 o'clock. Hi, Nelson. Exactly 8 o'clock p.m. in New York City, and let's start here. Could have been a lot more people, but the rain is the rain. There's no fun to sit and get soaked. Luckily, it stopped for now. Let's just hope it will not, continue, because then it's umbrellas and all that. I'll show you where dance party is situated, but they are, taking everything down. So, no music, at least for now. Unfortunately, we're planning to make it a part of the stream, but better luck next dance party, hopefully. Hi, Austin City Limits. Hi, NY. Hi, everyone. Good evening, good evening. It's 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 15 degrees Celsius. Occasional drops, but it's not even rain. It's something weird. Salesforce building and Bank of America tower right there. But business as usual. The bars are open. Well, they're fixing the fountain again. This is where dance party is. Same location as before. What they're doing with the fountain. Always doing fixing something. Hi, Kevin. Oh, that's a plumber. That's a fountain plumber. I don't think they throw too many coins up there, but still. See, that's it. For tonight, until next week. Dance party, Bryant Park. But I don't know, would I be so sure or not? The microphones are still there, but they took the whole bunch of equipment down, so yeah, let's just not fool ourselves. It is over. I know people, clearly, so there were a lot more 5 minutes ago. Alright, we're not going to Times Square, okay? We're not going to be predictable. We'll zigzag, but we'll zigzag in a different direction. Oh, I think I need umbrella again. Almost feels like it. Hi, DC322. And why, LOL. M7 going to Harlem, northbound. We are going southbound. So we exited Bryant Park, and that's maybe zigzag in south-southeast direction, taking the same avenues also. And so how about we just make a left at some cross street, but not here, maybe 2 blocks down or so, and walk east and then south perhaps. And why the weather is calling for lots of rain tomorrow. Yay! Well, as long as weekend is dry, I'll take it. I'll take it. I was thinking which way we will turn left. 39s or 38s? Any side street, because that's what zigzagging is. Random turns, random streets. Another steam roll, steam pipe. The heat, the extreme, like excessive heat that New York City pipelines down there cannot handle. Sometimes it helps, and this is the temporary solution. Sometimes these temporary solutions, it takes them a month or two to fix. Sometimes it gets worse, so they install another pipe. Sometimes, in rare occasions, in circumstances, even the third one. And then they start breaking up the grounds and, you know, digging and replacing the portions of the pipes. Enough with the pipes. Let's walk east right now. That tower is under construction, brand new, the one all the way up. Hi Kevin. White smoke. Oh yeah, you know, speaking of, right? Congrats on a new pope. Those who are following the news, we're not going to go through the news and everything, but congrats. Black smoke, white smoke, and this is it. I'm taking my umbrella out. I was resisting that, but cannot do it anymore. Let me get it. Where is it? Right here. How's it going, everyone? It was a productive day for us here. I hope it was a productive day for you over there as well. Happy Mother's Day to all moms. Thank you, Austin. You took it out of my mouth, really. I was about to say that. With the Mother's Day coming up, all the mothers, congratulations. Congratulations. And why, yes, and it's the first American Pope. All right. So that guy posted the picture a couple days ago. It was a prophecy of sorts, right? Look at this Grayson Hotel. Whew. What a beautiful modern thing. Hey, Funfies. Mother's Day is Sunday, May in the US at least. Maybe somewhere else too, but I know major countries celebrate these things at different days, funny enough. So in the US it's May 11th, Sunday. Hey Karina. We're trying to say hi to pretty much everybody in chat. Sometimes it gets a little busy or the streets get a little difficult to navigate, but other than that, hi everyone. Our umbrella says hello as well. Hi Paulina. By the way, thank you so much to all of those who left the comments today, and always thank you for your support and absolutely amazing response and words of support, and your kind words, your supportiveness. Is it the word supportiveness? Oh, someone's gonna make fun out of me. Supportiveness. But anyways, you know what I mean. Thank you, thank you. Funfies, I thought the Asian Pope won. Anyway, that must have been a wishful thinking video. Yep. So we're on 5th. No, we're not going to walk 5th Avenue today. Now let's do a different avenue. But this is 5th in the meantime, and West 39th Street. So we will cross at 38th and go left. KJ Chulo. Hi Angela. And why? Welcome everyone. Please smash the like button. Austin, yes, I'll admit it. I know. Thank you so much. West 38th Street. Making another left. In a moment. Thank you, Kevin. And why, of course, Al, we appreciate you and Delilah and the content you bring to us. Always a great time on your channel. Thank you, and why. Thank you. Angela, smash the like button right away. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Fifth Avenue northbound. Oh, now it's windy on top of that. You know, before we turn, I just want to show you this place here. It's called Astro Gallery of Gems. And we won't go inside, it's probably closed, but you'll see what that looks like. 5 feet anyway. Best wishes to the Catholic Church on the new Pope Francis. I think it's not Francis this time, it's Louis XIV, but I'm not sure 100%. I didn't have time to absorb all the news properly. Miss Heat all the time. South Event dance party over Bryant Park. Yes, it was Afrobeat, and unfortunately by the time we got there and started there 12 minutes ago, the party was over. Oh wait, I looked at this and no, this is not what you think it is. It's a mineral. It is a mineral. Oh, everything here is minerals. It's a beautiful thing. You don't have to buy anything here, but if it's open and you... Leo 14th, thank you so much, Kevin. Leo 14th. Julio R, good evening. And why, Angela, thank you for your kind words. Leroy Antonio Presley, welcome to my hometown. Leroy, excuse me. Leroy Antonio Presley, hi. 100 people watching us. Thank you for your likes. Your likes bring us new friends. Thank you. Now we can turn. Supposed to be at 30, or did they end it because of... Yes, absolutely. That's why we've been planning this for a bit to get there earlier than 8:30, to be exact, much earlier. But by the time we got there, everything was over. And I was like, damn, I wanted some music in my life today, right? That would be nice. But I guess the rain, the equipment, they didn't have proper equipment coverage, or not coverage, but you know, maybe coverage too. So whatever that is, it made them finish early. Unfortunately. It wasn't our fault, it was their fault. But dance parties in Bryant Park is a beautiful thing, and no worries, we'll catch up on dance parties. We did a few last year, we did a few year before that, and maybe even a year before that. I forgot. It's been a while. 5 feet, it's the jungle, the mighty jungle. The lion sleeps tonight. Wait, it sounds like a song. Yes, it is a song. Weem away. Next Wednesday and Thursday, yes, every Wednesday and Thursday for a few weeks. Yep. Renegade Princess, hey. Making sure I didn't miss anyone in chat. Karina L, I love what you and Sis Delilah do for the channel. I always have fun here. Thank you, Karina. Thank you so much. Angela L, you and Delilah bring great content, great mod team. Fun chat. What more can we ask? Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. We're crossing Madison Avenue. Madison Avenue northbound. And southbound. Let's walk a few blocks here and then make another left. Oops, my umbrella closed automatically, and you know there's no rain again. M1 going to Harlem. Should grab Delilah one day and go to Harlem and have some good food. Maybe Mexican, maybe Dominican, maybe something else. They have good stuff there. Yum yum. Fun Fizz, it's a song, but I forgot the name of it. Gotta look up. Angel at the Lion Steps tonight. Buy the tokens. Austin, reminder everyone, hit the like button, subscribe, share this channel with everyone you know. Thank you. I like that, and thank you so much. That's a beautiful mansion. Used to be the mansion. It's probably still, I don't know, but at time of construction, of completion, that was a palace. Nelsie, I love Dominican food. I love food. I like spicy food, non-spicy food. I like Mexican food. I like Dominican food. I like Puerto Rican food. I like Chinese, Japanese, Korean. I don't know, Polish, Russian, Ukrainian, you name it. It's just, we're blessed to be here with such a plentiness. In other words, that doesn't exist. I don't know. So many. I do it on purpose sometimes. Oh boy. I don't know if you can see from here, but luxury. I would say definitely last quarter of 19th century. I don't know, but definitely, most definitely. Probably like 1870s, 1880s. This is my estimation, guesstimation. I'm trying to find the street number, but there's nothing here indicating. But that's the corner of East 37th Street and Madison Avenue. It's a southeast corner. Beautiful thing. Fun Fizz, I'm making tater tots. I was walking by Burger King this morning, believe it or not, and not so many in New York. And I was like, should I get some tater tots? And then I was like, wait, I don't even remember if they make tater tots. I think they do for the morning menu. And then I texted Delilah, hey, you want something from Burger King? She's like, no, thank you. I was like, no problem. Hey, Neil99, welcome. Jan Close, hi. And why did he just elephant in the room? Elephant? You mean the toe in the water or something else? No, I did not dip my toe in the water today. Neil99, 8:19 p.m. Why am I going down like that? Let's make a turn. Before we do, let's look back. That is the summit. And the blinking thing is right there under the top. See that? That is 3 floors of observation deck. RJ, hola. Jen Close, congratulations on 50K. Thank you, Jen. Thanks to all of you, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Yes, 50 and a half at this point. So, thank you. You know, Neil 99, I think we're not going to talk about Pink Elephant because it's not worth our time. And that's it. Everything that had to be addressed, by the way, if I don't know if everyone saw the post that we made a post and we posted it on our channel. It's not a video, it's not a live stream, it's a post, and you know, everything is in that post. That's it, nothing to add to it. Life goes on. Hi Sarah. Hi John E. DC, wow, there must be a party up there. Yeah, it's very colorful there, and the whole thing is built out of glass and mirrors, and it's really optically pretty damn awesome, especially when you have a direct view of Empire State Building. Especially if Empire State Building is colorful, especially on this not bright day or not a cloudy day, not a foggy day. The view is just absolutely unbelievable. DC 322, always be respectful. Yep. Angela, yes, you saw it. RJ, Model Tov, 50K, and I hit the like button. Thank you, RJ. DC, no drama for their mamas. Beautiful, thank you. The number of people joining our stream is increasing. Thanks a lot for all your likes, for all your time, for all of your support, for all what you do. The top of Chrysler Building is seen from here. It's on 42nd Street. We are a little bit to the south, right? We're on 36. So it's 6 blocks, but we are on, of course, Wood Avenue, Park Avenue. MetLife Building is right there, and Grand Central Terminal is down there, which is barely seen from here. We're going to cross Park Avenue when we can. These statues are very cool statues. They're still here. When they installed them a number of months ago, we walked around all of them. Now it's dark, not much to see, but we will approach that one standing and being installed right there in the middle of the avenue, and take a look one more time. And why I don't believe that other streamers should speak negatively about other streamers. You don't like what they do, let them be. We support you out, always. I'm virtually putting the hearts next to that statement. Thank you, and why. Sarah, it's a beautiful night. Neil said it's a beautiful night, guys, and Neil, yes it is. Thank you, and why. Thank you for your support. This is Bruno Catalano. This one is called L'étoffe de Héros. I don't know, French, perhaps? L'étoffe de Héros. I'm faking French here, but you know, there's more than one. There's multiple here along this stretch of Park Avenue. There's one right there. If it was brighter outside, we would be able to see it in a brighter fashion. But the reason why they're partially visible, partially not, it's because it's people who moved from other countries and they left a part of their soul where they came from. So it's a very symbolic type of sculpting, really. A bit scary looking, but cool. And why? Steelers Nation, good evening everyone, and to those in Big Apple from all your friends. And Steel City, hey Steelers Nation. Jen Close with $5 Canadian, Super L, sending peace and positivity. Thank you, Jen Close. As always, for your support, and for this specifically. Thank you. All the way from Canada. Thank you so much, John. Peace and positivity. Thank you. Kevin, thank you. Sarah, NY, 100%. NY, thank you so much for your donation and support, Sarah. Thank you, thank you. All right. What else is here? Well, next avenue, we're walking eastbound right now. We're going to Zigzag. I don't know where we're going to end up, right? I'm not using standard battery today. I had a full charge, so let's see how far we can move. Julio R. Great John, DC, and will say on a final note that this streamer in the past had bad mouth. Another streamer had bad mouth. Another streamer. Oh, I didn't know that. So I won't name names, but it's not healthy. No, not healthy at all. Not healthy at all. Personally, we don't think it was too much of our time, but everything has been addressed in the post. And like Forrest Gump used to say in that amazing movie, that's all I can say about that. Well, of course, we'll go back and forth, but we're not going to fixate and just make what's the expression? Make the elephant out of the fly or something like that. You know, there's different countries have different expressions about this specific nature. Alright, back with audio. Pedicabs, nothing against it, but they just abusing the copyrighted music. So, to be fair. But of course, if you want to express your opinion, your feelings, your support, your disagreement, anything and everything, please feel free. What I was saying that just I will talk and walk, and you guys do whatever feels right. That's it. Where we are now, we are on East 35th Street. So we're kind of heading southeast, southeast. And it is a beautiful evening, despite the fact that it's been raining. It's not raining right now again, which is fabulous. Steelers Nation, wow. Steelers Nations with a 10. We appreciate you, all that you do, my friend. We appreciate all that you do, my friend. Thank you so much, Steelers Nation. Steelers Nation with a 10. That's a perfect 10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Austin, thank you for your donation. Ambrose, yep. Absolutely. Kevin, thanks. Angela, thank you for your donation. Yes, thank you so much. Jan, you could not say better than that, right? Could not say better than that. Could not say better than that. I agree 1,000,000%. Austin, hit the like button, please share this channel. Thank you. Thank you, Austin City Limits. Amazing moderators, by the way. Amazing, 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 and amazing for each of you. Always in different order, because there's no how should I put it? They're all equal and they're all amazing. So this time we will start randomly with NY, Sunshine Vibes, Noble Sweetness, Austin City Limits, Odie and Ambrose. You are fabulous. You're helping us so much. Sometimes I don't even know how much you help because it gets super busy, but then I look at the chat, I look at what you do. This is really truly appreciated. Like, I have no words to say that you're dedicating your time to helping us all. Thank you so much. This is just, you know, we are blessed with moderators. That's what I was gonna say. Xavier, Jan Close, thank you, Steelers Nation. NY, thank you so much for supporting donation, Steelers Nation. Alright, so now we are on East 35th and we're crossing 3rd Avenue northbound. And southbound. We'll walk a few blocks down on 3rd and then continue moving to the left. So next will be Lexington. Harmless Potato, you are so amazing. What? Harmless Potato with that 99.99 super chat? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you so much. You have no idea. Well, I have to be careful getting emotional. Sorry. Getting emotional here. Oh my god. Harmless Potato with 99.99 super chat. This is you guys are just, we never ask for it. We sometimes remind, but we never ask. And every time you donate whatever you can, this is just, oh my god. Oh boy. Thank you. You know what this is? I'll tell you what this is. This donations today will be toward the new camera fund. I've been kind of procrastinating a little bit, but I know that I need a new camera, and I'm leaning toward Insta360 X5. I like it already because it is, feature-wise, it can capture in 360 degrees and super high definition, and at the same time in 16:9 or 9:16 or both. And there are events that are so awesome that I always feel like you need a small but super good camera to capture that, so to share it. Sometimes I do it with other phones, so to speak, but it's clumsy, it's bulky, it's heavy. It's East 34th Street, so you know what, I'm almost there. I'm almost decided on that specific camera because it's new and the features is just off the hook. So I hope I will not procrastinate, and I will put it all together and of course add something and get that camera. So I think we should get into I'm talking about myself, into the habit of also recording videos. And I know it works best when they streamed, but sometimes in certain situations they're also best when they recorded, because high definition is definitely 10 times better than 10x24 or 1080. But as long as our software is allowing us to stream like that, this is going to be streams, but then there will be recordings too. Oh my god, let me just put the big thank you for all your donations, present, past, and upcoming. Thank you everyone. Kevin, 360 videos are nice. Yes, they're nice. I want to experience with 360 too. There are different ways to do it, and you can even put it on YouTube. And this is just experimenting. It can't be getting too comfortable using one gadget, right? You should myself explore more. It's not like I can use it. It's just you need to get it into the habit. Also, those cameras are not cheap. They're like, that one is just a camera, $550, with the basic accessories. Can be different bundles, can be like $660 and stuff plus tax. But hey, we will invest because we should. Hey, Brian S4, hi, school. See, I didn't even see school bus. And why we have such an amazing group of people on this channel. Thank you all for your support and show. Thank you all for the support you're showing. Thank you. Thank you, NY. Fine face beamer, versatile. Yep. Wait, that's the same sculptor. Yep. Well, we saw it on 6th Avenue and 56th Street, I think, if I'm not mistaken, by Jim Rennert. And this one is called Think Big. Mr. O.T., good late evening to you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Well, we are going to next avenue. What is it? I don't even remember. Second, maybe? Let's take a look. All right. So, we are approaching. Oh, that's a beautiful church right there. I see the top, the golden top. What is that church? Looks like it's an Orthodox church. I don't know if it's Greek or something else. Let's take a look. But first, let's take a look from this angle because we can see the whole church in one frame. This is 2nd Avenue and 34th Street. Mr. T, hi, Angela, hi, Dan. Hi. Hey, Dumpy-Doo. Hey, Al. Walking before the rain. What a fun stream with that epic super chat. Yeah, I'm telling you, Dumpy-Doo. Thank you as well for being here and for stopping by. You know, we have busy schedule, but thank you. Lots of food options around here. Thai food and pizza across the street, and this one is a cafe. I wanna move across the street, and this is 2nd Avenue southbound, and this is 2nd Avenue northbound. Just trying not to get that dude upset. He's hassling, and hopefully he will make enough money, carrying all those cans and depositing them, because life is not easy. I've never been inside of this church. I don't think I ever. There's so much beauty that I never saw yet. I don't even know if it's a church now, to be honest. It was, but now the sign on the bottom says, look at that. Banquets, meetings, and special events. So did they transform the church into the event hall? There's a possibility. Oh, more restaurants here. And I thought it was a church. It is not. Love Cafe is what that's the sign I see. So basically they have a restaurant inside. Oh boy, see, never know. Chef Wang. Jumping and Peking duck. Fresh and creative Chinese cuisine. Lan Larp Chiang Mai. Thai cuisine. Look at this abundance of different. And if you're really sick and tired of all this exotic foods, you go to the diner. And you can get yourself a burger. And fries. And Coke. What kind of name is that? Prophet. Chinese restaurants. Wow, what a creative way to name your restaurants. I don't know, I think it's very creative. Alright, let's move on. I don't think we will go north from here. I think we'll go southeast as we planned. East River would be right down there. behind those buildings, and we'll walk southbound. So let's cross. Yeah, it's definitely not a church, but it used to be. Chain close. Let's smash a punch or tap that like button for L. Thank you. It sort of looks like we're in Toronto. You know, there's so much similarity between L making us hungry, Brian. Chain close looks like a nice New York City evening. Like they say, they making movies about New York and Toronto because it's cheaper. Not everything, but pieces, portions of it, because it looks so similar sometimes. There was an undercover police car. East 34th Street. Let's head south. Hey, Yana Mraskova. Hi everyone, this is Yana from Czech Republic. Hi Yana. And that's a mural on the side of a pizzeria. So will this mural make you hungry or not? I guess more or less, right? More or less. It's not like, have this pizza or else. Brian, yeah, I'm from Chuck. Nelson Batista, I'll get myself French toast. Right, now we're moving south of 34th Street on Second Avenue. If we continue, we'll soon, not soon, but well, what is it like about? Yeah, you know what? About a mile south from here is East Village, but maybe a little bit less than a mile. Another pizzeria, another cafe, deli. Well, if you have a few bucks, you will never starve. Jersey Mike's subs. A lot of hospitals there along the East River in this area. This is Second Avenue and East 33rd Street. We're heading south. Oh wow, look at that, because it's, of course, Empire State Building is right there on 5th Avenue. It's yellow, orange yellow, yellowish orangey. Partially obstructed. A little bit better, I don't know, it's kind of yellow, white and orange. Straight out of Queens. Good evening, straight out of Queens. You know, it's always good to see new fans in chat. Or maybe you've been watching but never chatted before. Maybe I don't remember. Anyways, welcome everybody. If you're watching us and you're not chatting, that's okay. But feel free to chat always. I hope we're moving our camera properly today without shaking too much, trying to look up and over, you know, we trying to be funny sometimes. Hill and Bay, East 32nd Street and Second Avenue. I smell burgers everywhere. I'm making myself hungry. That's AMC movie theater over there. It's a big movie theater here. between 32nd and 31st Streets on Second Avenue. Well, it's stretching more than that. It's probably between 32nd and 30th, with Fairway Supermarket on at the corner there across the street. Jean-Claude, why yellow ESB? To be honest, I didn't do my research on ESB today, so will not lie, I don't know. You don't have to pretend if you don't know, right? You don't have to be an expert. Did you say, I don't know, my bad. IMAX, Lilo and Stitch. Oh, excuse me, did I say Lilo? Lilo. Potato, potato. Jean-Claude, like button, punch it. That's right, that's right. Mr. OT shared his recipe for tonight and I missed it. What? My family made keema curry with potato and peas with rice. You know, anything that says the word curry in it, I love it. Green curry, red curry, yellow curry, any curry. Of course it can get really spicy, but I can tolerate it. I cannot tolerate ghost pepper, but no one can. Is it Pizza Hut? Wait, Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut. Whoa, Pizza Hut. How many Pizza Huts we have? I think there's one on 8th and 56 or something, or was that before? Pizza Hut? I've seen Pizza Hut buffets, but many, many moons ago, and not in New York, somewhere in, in Central Time Zone somewhere. That was funny. Pizza, I don't even know if they exist right now. I don't know if you live where there's more Pizza Huts than just one or two per neighborhood, per the whole island of Manhattan. Then, because I know it's a more advanced network than outside of New York. Sunshine vibes, yep. Oh boy, a few more emojis like this, and I'm gonna really go and get something. Oh, there's Target there across the street at East 29th Street. Target is doing great. Target is opening, it's sad, it's not funny. Kmart closed and Target is opening locations all over the place. Not too many, but decent amount. And it's not the same as Kmart. I want Kmart back. Can we sell Target and reopen Kmart, please? Pretty please. We want Kmart. We want Kmart. Da, 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 da. Wait, that's a different commercial. I forgot what it was. Paddy Riley Music Bar. That's definitely Irish. With all the flags and the font and the decor. I don't know what's inside, but even outside you can tell. Those who live on the second floor above the bar, they better have soundproof floor. All right, come on, traffic lights. Yeah, so the Target there. Paddy Riley. They have live music there. Wow. I don't want to really stick the camera in there, but there's a guy with a guitar and he is actually playing songs, and they sound like Irish songs too. Wow, what a beautiful thing for those who are from there to come here and just have some nostalgic vibes, right? And they'll get wasted and go home drunk and miss the day of work. Jen close, yeah, Target. Straight out of Queens. To me, Domino's pizza is like cardboard. Open the door, it's Domino. Mr. Ortiz, we got Pizza Hut here in South London, one in Wimbledon and one in Earlsfield, Garrett Lane. Wow, those British names, they sound so charming. Speaking of cardboard, yeah, it's a mass production, right? What can be worse than a mass production? But then again, it all depends. Sometimes you get $1 slice. Not anymore. They're usually $1.50 now. But it's really weird. Like, I'll be honest. A couple days ago, I was in downtown Brooklyn. A couple days ago? It was yesterday, and not too far from where we started to stream and ended. There is a busy street that's like downtown area, and they have 2.99 cents pizzas, which is like now $1.50 a slice now. But so I was hungry, and I was like, you know what? I always talk about 99 cents pizzas, and oh wow, that's Peppa's jerk chicken. That must be Jamaican. Yes, it is Jamaican joint. So I was like, you know what? And I'm hungry, so let me get 2 slices and a can of Pepsi. Out of 2 slices and a can of Pepsi, you know what was the best? Can of Pepsi, because you can't mess up can of Pepsi. But what was on those slices, I don't know. I mean, I ate it, don't get me wrong. It tasted like pizza-ish, but of course, you know, probably different flour, different cheeses, different whatever. So I was like, I guess in case of emergency you can have a slice, but if you get 2, you better be prepared for the number 2 emergency situation. You never know. You never know what's going to hit you. It's like you're going to Taco Bell sometimes. Not all the Taco Bells are equal. Sometimes you go to Taco Bell and boom. All right, enough. That was too medical. TMI. We are on Second Avenue. Talking about cheap foods, right? Not criticizing, just saying eat in moderation. That's it. Papa John's does have a special garlic sauce. Yeah, Papa John's is good. I like Papa John's. Like sometimes, once in a blue moon. Simon G greetings from Long Island. Hey Simon G, welcome back. And why LOL. We're crossing East 26th Street. See? Out of nowhere. So to our right, see that golden triangle right there? That's old building. It's a life insurance building. But I don't know what's in that building now, but it is adjacent to Bryant Park. Excuse me, correction, Madison Square Park. So that's to our right now. But we're staying on the east side for now. So we're still walking down Second Avenue and about to cross East 25th Street. If you drive, you need FDR Drive, keep left, because FDR Drive is on the east side of Manhattan. Yep. Keep left so you can make a turn. On this day, 1877, the first edition of the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show opens at what is now Madison Square Garden. Fun fact, what a long tradition it is. I don't know why I'm holding the umbrella in my hand. No, let's put it back in the bag. Less stuff to carry. Because look, it's just hanging there, making my life more difficult. It is difficult enough. Sometimes gets very emotional, right? on a day like today. Very emotional. No, I'm kidding. I was not getting emotional. I was getting into the mood of creating a post. Posted. That's it. All right. Hey, Birdman. Hi, hi. 3 Statue of Liberties. Yay. Brian L likes Papa John's. I think if you compare Papa John's to 99-cent pizza or even to Domino's, I think Papa John's is better. But then again, depends on the day, ingredients, and how hungry you are. Sometimes you don't care. And your stomach doesn't care. It just hits the spot. That's it. Another pizzeria. See? How many pizzerias everywhere? Morton Williams supermarket. The entrance under scaffolding. So if you don't know, if you don't have a big sign, you don't even know what that is. That's Morton Williams. Oh, look at those apartments. Some of them have the windows covered, but I would say it's like 50-50. Fun feeds gotta always be prepared. Yep, Angela, at least 1 or 2 per block, maybe more. Yep. Mr. T, have you guys tried Detroit style pizza? Wait, I know New York style pizza more or less. I know Chicago style pizza is a deep dish pizza, which really a different type of pizza altogether. Detroit, I don't even know what this is. Jen, no worries. No worries at all. Detroit stuff. It's funny. OT, who lives in the UK, is teaching us about Detroit style pizza, and we're here in the US, but in all honesty, US is much bigger than UK. So that's an excuse. Like, for instance, we don't get the news out of really, like, if you're watching the news, they don't talk about the news, whatever happens, unless something really horrible happened that has to be on the news. No one really cares about what's going on outside of New York Metro. Actually, it's like, what, 10 million people, 15 million? No one really knows how many million people, but it's like the size, like the population of a country almost, or sometimes even more than that. So, if you ask if they care, no, they don't, because it's too much information. Like, who wants to know what's going on in Kansas, or even in Pittsburgh, right? Or even in Albany, which is the capital of the state of New York, or like somewhere in Jersey. No one really cares. Everyone is busy with their own daily routine, mostly hassling, going to work, coming back from work, paying the bills, and sometimes streaming like that, right? Because I'll speak for me and Delilah. We don't see it as work. Yes, it is, in terms of putting a lot of effort into what we do. It sometimes looks easy, but no, sometimes it's not. But we like what we do. We like the events. You know, some people feel comfortable just being in their own shell. Some people love to experience events like parades, for example, or festivals. I belong to the second group, and Delilah too, if we have a chance. And to me personally, for example, streaming at the parade is a pleasure, as well as it's a work and it's pleasure. But in terms of being there or getting up early or preparing or planning, it is fun. It is type of work that is fun. It's type of work that you love to do. So I don't feel like I must be there. In fact, how many parades? Wow. Nine o'clock. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. So what I was saying that you cannot do this, or you will not do this if you don't feel this way, because you will feel like it's a burden. You will feel that, what? I have to, what? Marathon? Well, you're telling me I have to be in downtown Brooklyn at 7:30 a.m. on a Sunday with messed up trains? So you have to get up God knows how early and make sure you function normally, and then you get there? Or just recently, 5-borough bike tour, you have to be there at like before 8 o'clock because you calculate when they will approach that intersection. How can you do that? Renegade Princess, perfect timing. Actually, yes, like that was perfect timing. And we've been very fortunate with marathons and half marathons, and to catch the leaders, the first ones. So if you don't like that, you will not do that, because why would you want to abuse your body? Why would you want to deprive yourself from sleeping? Why would you want to be sleeping for like 3-4 hours to make sure that you get up and you be there on time that you pre-planned? This is impossible if you don't love it. So yeah, sometimes you're tired. I'm tired. Sometimes I sound like and then I get home and Delilah's like, you know what, I was listening a little bit, and it would be nice if you were a little bit more upbeat. I was like, yeah, but I only slept for 3 hours, I'm sorry. But still, most of the time we're functional, more than that, better than that. So to finish my long speech, you cannot do that if you don't love it. And this is not that requires to be at each and every event, because you don't have time for that. Most of our streamers, if not all of us, have jobs, other jobs. Some have more time, some have less time. Some of them can plan to be out of job, some cannot. Some have to miss certain things. Some are fortunate to pre-plan it. So it's a lot of planning involved in this. And of course, when we get support, when we get donations, we feel humbled, and we appreciate each and every one of you for helping us any way you want and any way you can, because yes, it does help to pay the bills. Yes, it's true, but at the same time, it's not like we're begging for it, right? Have I ever said something like that sounded like, oh, please, pretty please? No, because I understand that each and every one does what they can, what they feel, what they want, and this is up to us to deliver the stream, the video, the audio, the event, the quality, as much as our software can allow us to do it. And then, only then, our viewers will decide how and what they're going to donate and contribute. And this is it. This is very simple. Some, of course, being more rational, not streamers, just generally speaking. There are different types of YouTube channels. There are YouTube channels, so anything you name it. But in this type of niche, it has to be an honest approach, and it has to be, and then again, no one requires anyone. Like, there's a million of us doing the same thing. We only know a tip of the iceberg. We only know maybe a dozen, maybe expanded up to 20 people who does the same thing. But there's so many more, and each and every one of us is super duper different, right? Even if someone will try to copy someone, which we don't, honestly, that would not be the same. And because there are so many of us being in a similar subject, on a similar subject, being in a similar neighborhood or even the same neighborhood doesn't really mean anything, because no one talks to anyone, no one plans anything together most of the time unless they collab. And then if coincidence happen, it doesn't mean anything at all in terms of copying, in terms of this, in terms of that. So this is what I think about it. I think that what we do has to be done with good intentions. That's it. And as everywhere, of course, it's healthy to look at at your colleagues and see how successful they are, and congratulate them on their achievements. And we are being congratulated by other colleagues, some of them, on our achievements. And it has to be healthy. It has to be mutually productive. It's not Wall Street. It's not real estate. We don't lose on the stock market, but we don't lose millions. We don't even lose thousands if we don't do this or that. So this is really, funny to have a conversation about someone trying to copy this or copy that. It's not the case. I don't know why I went into this direction, but I just wanted to share a little bit of my thoughts with you about what we do. Fun is, unless you're really already financially well off, then you can do whatever. It's not something you can make a living in. Absolute. I mean, some do, but let's be honest, those are single digits. Those who actually, oh wow, Tesla truck. Those who actually make a living on that. And it is possible. It is possible, but it depends on where you are located. Like in New York, it helps to pay the bills a lot. Yes, 100%. But can it be considered a main source of income? Like amongst those who does the similar stuff? Probably not. Jen Close, you're versatile. Thank you. Kevin, you're doing a good job. Thank you so much. Renegade Princess, thank you. And why? It's okay, Al. You vent all you want. It's not even venting. Venting sounds differently. We have examples. I don't know how you do all the work in it. I don't know. I'm trying to stay in shape. Thank you, Jen. Angela, when you love what you do, it's less work and more fun. 100%. Fun fees, you have to be obsessive in a good way. Mr. Till later, guys. Good night to you. Thank you always for being here. Ambrose don't like perfect timing, too stressful. Yes, 100%. Alice like the count, Jan. Conflicts, warmer weather attracts many bugs. Yes, we have bugs in the air, not too many, but some. Kevin, do what you have to do. And why I love seeing parades and festivals, always have, and your behind the scenes coverage is the best. I love seeing parades and festivals, always have, and your behind the scenes coverage is the best. Thank you. Ambrose, I predict now, that was the church. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, great streamer. Thank you so much. We're always open to the critique. Don't forget, we are open to the critiques. Confused people are generally less personable in large populated cities. True. Austin, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Please give the stream a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. CAK13, New York City style pizza is the only decent pizza. Well, as a New Yorker, I would probably say so. And why? Welcome everyone. Thank you all for being here, watching and chatting. Alright, I think I caught up with the chat, more or less. Thank you for chatting while I was speaking out loud, thinking aloud. Kimmy Hicks, we watch Who We Vibe With. That's a great way to say that. Thank you, Kimmy. Jan, anybody who is negative displays their lack of self-esteem. I agree. We don't want to go into psychology too deep. This is not what we're here for, but yeah, we could if we had a discussion, over a cup of coffee, we would we would say so much more. I would say so much more, but here no. We discussed enough. We discussed enough. Because why not, right? This is what we're here for, to talk about something. So we picked the subject, we talked about the subject, and this is not the first time I'm saying this. I was saying this occasionally because people ask, and just people curious, how the hell are you doing all this? Are you like a lunatic or something? You have nothing else to do? Don't you have your family? Don't you have your people? Don't you have your, you don't have anything to do at all? Like, what are you doing? Well, guess what? Multitasking. East Village, yes, I think we are entering East 14th Street. Yep, absolutely, East Village, yes. Which would be to our left, would be more villagey, so to speak. This is like kind of like the borderline. If you start digging, you will find East Village, West Village, Greenwich Village, and South Village. There's too many villages. We're on East 14th Street. What shall we do? Shall we make a right and walk toward... Where are we? On Second Avenue? IHOP is here. We're pretty much a couple of avenue blocks from Union Square. Shall we probably zigzag toward Union Square? What do you think? I probably should, because we've been around here not too long ago. So let's do that. Also, I want to accentuate one other thing, that without the great supportive Wifey, our channel would be nothing. It would not be a channel. It would be... I don't want to say I would be as miserable, but I would probably be a disgruntled L. I would be bitching about a lot of things, and just generally speaking, I would be moving in the wrong direction. Having Delilah by my side and planning together and working on the project together is just unfortunate. I'm blessed. What can I say? That's Coyote Ugly with a lot of good music. There's a lot of bars here. We're on 14th Street and we're heading west toward Union Square slowly. So Delilah and L, D and A, DNA is in the DNA of this channel. That's a nice way to say that. So if you hear me somewhere now or later, hey there Delilah, I love you so much. Ambrose as CFO, CEO and event coordinator of my life and this channel. 100%. Thank you, Ambrose. DC322. Delilah, yes, there was an IHOP. Ambrose, thanks for the emoji. Austin, Delilah, Delilah, Delilah. Jan Close, thank you, Delilah. I was holding that to finish the subject with accentuating the fact that L would be nothing but Delilah. Simple. It's funny, it's an emergency vehicle and people should have been stopping, and people didn't stop. Just kept walking. Jan Korean barbecue house, beautiful thing. If you like all you can eat and all you can make yourself, because you are making your own food here. They bring you what you want, shrimps, meats, and you have a hot pot? No, it's not a hot pot, but what is it called? I don't even know. But it's a thing in the middle. And you cook it. And if you like me myself, I'll speak for myself. If I don't know how to or how long, I would burn everything. So I only come here with Delilah because she knows what's up. And sometimes I'm just putting, I don't know why I was holding my umbrella all this time, putting this in the bag. So forgive me. Oh yes, my camera is going to shake, okay? Please do not imitate. Almost done. Okay. So yeah, so sometimes I'm like sitting here and it's kind of like burning and cooking, and I was like, and Delilah goes, that's it. I was like, wait a minute, I don't think it's cooked. I don't think it's fried. I don't think it's big. She's like, no. I know. I was like, okay. Joe's Pizza. You know what Trader Joe did? They had two Trader Joe's on this block. They still have two. One of them was a wine store. It was right here. The other one down was the actual Trader Joe. So what they did, they moved. I want to see if they have those fancy tote bags, which they don't, because they always put them somewhere and sell it somewhere on the side, I guess. So now they moved the whole Trader Joe into the smaller space, and they have another space there. Oh, they closed. Whoops. Okay. And they call it Trader Joe Pronto, which is like a little bit of some sort of inventory, and it's really not really. Sometimes makes sense. So I guess they designed it for someone to grab a snack without standing in line, but it's not like they have something that I wouldn't call like you can grab a complete lunch, for example. You can grab a sandwich and a drink, but knowing that Trader Joe carries so much more, it would just get you like, that's it. So I don't know what they did, but I don't think that I'm criticizing Trader Joe, even though I love Trader Joe's. For the quality and the prices, yes. But this specific location, they messed up a little bit. They have the best gluten-free bread, Trader Joe's. Fun fees, ignore drama and increase the fun and peace, 100%. Junk Close DNA. Fun fees, if you really want to research it, that was the today's morning thing, yes. You know, we are peaceful people. Even now, we're not confronting anyone. We are very calm. But it felt like we have to address the situation because it was, our channel was pronounced and our name was pronounced. I was clearly separated from other streamers in a very, very, very negative way, which we feel we're really not this kind of bad people. So we decided that we need to kind of make a post, which we did, and we talked about it a little bit. I see. Thank you for the weather. Let's see what's going on in Manhattan right now. 17 Celsius, still beautiful. We are looking at Union Square, which looks dark because, of course. And you know what? We might zigzag southbound a little bit more because why not, right? This used to be what? Dwayne Reed, I think? No, it was Walgreens. I think it was Walgreens for so many years. Now look what's here. Some sort of a souvenir store. And they don't even use the whole space. Good old times. Always new products to try, says NY. I love Trader Joe. Me too. That specific location shrunk. And you know what else? That wine store. I'm not an alcoholic. Delilah is not an alcoholic. But sometimes when we were in the neighborhood, you could pick the wine and the prices were, compared to other locations. Same proportion as Trader Joe. Good quality food. Cheaper compared to other places. So that was a great location to get a few bottles and then, slowly, occasionally enjoy a little bit here, a little bit there. What can be compared to that? That area that's called Columbus. It's Columbus Avenue, around between 95th and 100th Street. Columbus. See, I have a senior moment. Not Columbus Plaza. Something Columbus. It'll come back to me. So they have the Whole Foods, right? And Whole Foods has its own wine store, so it's kind of similar to what Trader Joe used to have. A little bit more expensive, or a lot more depending on the items, but very similar.
He's like older than the Germans.
And why, please remember to hit the like and share this wonderful channel. Thank you. So we're heading south. This is 4th Avenue. And we're crossing East 12th Street. The local time in New York is 9:25. So that's it, pretty much. We're live and we're walking. We are live walking NYC. See, we're always, there's no specific schedule. We stream when we can, and you hear when you can, and thank you for being here always. Columbus Square. Thank you, NY. So it's good to have a real New Yorker here in Columbus. How could I forget that? Columbus Circle? No. Of course, Columbus Square. I'm calling myself a dum-dum for that. Beautiful older buildings too. They're part of Grace Church, which is on the opposite side. But that's a school, and the buildings that are associated with the Grace Church all together. Alright, so we're heading toward Astor Place. Alright, we're going to walk through the Astor Place area. Full disclosure, it's not because we are trying to duplicate someone else's project. It just happened to be in our path. So, the end of full disclosure. Wegmans there, where Kmart used to be. And even though Delilah and I will like Wegmans, and there's this one, that one specifically when we're in the neighborhood, we stop by, and Kmart was here before, and let's just say, rest in peace, Kmart. Let's wait for the light and cross 4th Avenue. This bus is on break. No lights. It's a hybrid bus. There's several there. Thank you, NY. Columbus Square, of course. Kimmy Hicks, love the nice look in Texas, compared with the terrorizing Texas in the 90s. Yeah, those look totally different. Hey, where's my light? I'm trying to be disciplined, a walker, and not to jaywalk too much or cross when I don't have a light. Like, speaking of good manners, yeah, you have to cross the stop line, because if you don't, that's, what kind of driver are you? Like, you have to show everybody that you dominate the intersection for the next 30 seconds. It's a power move. Well, let him feel good about it. All right. Let's see what's next. So, right there in front of us, Wegmans. East Village is to our left. Greenwich Village, West Village to our left. 4th Avenue and Wanamaker Place. It's a great supermarket. People love it. Has great customer service. The prices, I wouldn't say they are like Trader's Joe. No, they higher, of course, but they're not bad. East 8th Street and Lafayette Street. That's a Cooper Union, the historic building right there.
Yes. But it's like
Oh wow, another light. Beautiful. It's a good weather for walking. It's not too hot, not too cold. Lafayette Street and Astor Place, East Village. Austin, hopefully food prices go down in the next few months. They have already have a bit high, yep. Roses in bloom, great Channel L and lovely wife. Oh, thank you so much, Roses in bloom. Where are you watching us from? What a nice name or nickname.
why am I asking?
We're heading toward Broadway. And why noise pollution down there? I don't even pay attention to noise anymore. It's like everywhere. Air pollution, noise pollution. We just rely on our bodies to absorb all that to the extent, at least. Astor Place. Since we mentioned wine stores, right? This one across the street is, I wish I could put the camera in there and show you, just for the educational purposes. They have the whole bunch of everything. But their price is moderate compared to other locations too. It's very big. Hell, I'm in Trussville, Alabama. Very nice family community. Trussville, Alabama. Thank you so much for watching, for being here. Welcome. A3 station on R&W trains. R&W.
Just say hi.
So now we're heading south. Jen Close, I missed the drones. Oh, Jen, you are just opening the whole can of very fat, thick, long, nasty worms by saying this. Oh, boy. All I can say is, may the drones be with us all. Jim, right? Those were the days. Kimmy. Oh, drones. Just a whole other subject which we're not going to start. Hey, Sunshine Wise. Drone emojis. You know what? You just gave me an idea. If I won't forget, I'll make a members emojis. Thank you. Sunshine Wise. And welcome back. Thank you for all of your support. Sunshine Vibes. Ambrose, I left DM because he bullies his subscribers, his friends, and even his paying clients. Isn't that something? Well, we're happy you're here, Ambrose. Been happy for so long, and thank you for being here always when I get a chance. Alright, so we're slowly heading south, trying not to move the camera too much. Like this. And I quote, no, we're trying to be very smooth. Sometimes we can't. And you know why? Because there are so many people, professional and not so much, who want to show the same event at the same time, and the space is so tiny and the weather is so nasty, and everyone is trying to stick their optics in there somewhere, and if they don't have space, then they try their best, and if they cannot successfully do it, then yes, they feel bad. I felt bad, but sometimes you keep looking for the opportunity, and eventually you find a better angle, and you show something that no one else is showing, and you being there again with the proper planning, with the taking time off. And yes, sometimes it's a bummer because you plan so much and you get SHIT out of it, but then again, it's not entirely SHIT because there's a bunch of people who love that anyways, because they want to see it in different shape and form, not just the glossy refined version. There's audience for everything. So did I just start it with the moving camera too much and this is what happened? I'm coming back with covering our walk. But just another thought, it's another thought. One of our colleagues, I'm not gonna say who because I don't have to, but I'll just say I saw that person there, and I'm talking about Met Gala, right, to be exact. I did not know it. I'll say that person because I don't wanna give any details, but was there for a very long time, guarding the spot and being able to have a better spot than all the professional cameramen and paparazzis and all that. And it takes a lot of energy. You don't eat, maybe you don't go to the bathroom, and you just get tired, and then you can see that the person starts not feeling well, and the event is just like maybe it's like 2 hours to go. So that's why I'm saying all this. That's because those who don't love what they do, they will not do that. They will be like, F that, I'll just stay in my comfort zone, right? And then maybe I'll explain that the way I want to explain that. Versus, I love to be there. And I understand it's not going to be perfect. And maybe next year I will use a different approach. Maybe I will not do live. Maybe I'll record in HD. And maybe then I will publish it. Or maybe both. Let's see what's going on. It's 12 months from now. So, you know what I mean? It's, I have to do it, or should I do it, versus I want to do it because I love doing this. Hey Edson, Austin, we have known you for 3 years plus. We know better. LOL, thank you. Edson De Freitas Mello. Hi friends, good evening, Mr. Nice Guy. Hey Edson, my name is Al. Nice to meet you. Kimmy, yes, thank you for finding that. It's not entirely drawn, but it looks much better than that. Austin L, thumbs up. Jen, LOL. Sunshine, you're welcome. Roses in Bloom. Ambrose, DM had been doing this for so long, picking on others. This is getting so old. He thinks he also hears himself. And DM, of course, stands for direct messaging. This is for everyone who thinks something else. I'll just say that, full disclosure, DM stands for direct messaging. We're zigzagging toward Little Italy somewhere. Not there yet. Here the train is. Honestly, like all kidding aside, I'll speak for Delilah and I. We just want a peaceful, friendly coexistence. We don't provoke anyone, and in all this almost 4 years, never we have said anything rude or hating or hostile or made fun out of someone doing their professional stuff, or how they hold their gimbal, or how they walk, or what they say, or how they pronounce the word. Oh yeah, wait. For those who doesn't pay attention. Houston. I'm so sorry I say Houston. My apology. It's Houston. But I say Houston. Well, I can say it whatever I want, right? I can say Houston. I can say whatever. My point is that none of us pronounce things perfectly, right? You can be born in the US. There's like, how many accents are in the US alone? Like 50? I don't know. Different city has different accents. You go 2 hours away from New York. Well, you go to Queens. They used to. Now it's a little different, but still kind of the same. You go to Brooklyn, you go to Manhattan, you go to Long Island, you go to Westchester. Forget about it if you go to Boston, Boston. So, who cares how you pronounce it? And if this comes up in a conversation as a reason for someone to pick on someone else, you know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right, I'll let you speak. I apologize. That we just discuss things, right? In a very friendly manner, without saying anything, without mentioning any names, without mentioning any channels. Thank you, Rose and Alley class. Thank you. Peter, good to see you. Good evening, Peter. Ambrose, maybe we can live stream us playing video games. It's a fantastic idea. Ambrose, I'm not gonna say it loud. Is that the case? Not gonna say it, but that name has been mispronounced twice today. But that's okay. That's okay. My point is, there's no reason to use your energy for these type of things. we walk around the city. Sometimes we bump into each other. Hey, good to see you. Great stream last night. Oh, I love what you did. You know, stuff like that. Shaking hands, bumping fists. Seeing each other at the same event. Hey, happy Easter. Happy Easter. Happy anything. Happy Philippines Day. Happy Greek Independence Day. Happy whatever you are. There's if you feel that you're competing, if you feel like if you feel that you have to overpower your colleagues, it's a good feeling, but you don't have to. I don't know. You should be positive about it. You should prepare yourself as much as you wish and do your best and wish and hope for the better. And you know how many times we did better than others and how many times others did better than us. It's all learning experience. It's all fun. It's all you know, it's all of us sharing the same city and doing what we can in order for us to show it to our viewers. And you know, not everyone is watching all the channels. There are people who love this channel but don't like 20 other channels doing the same things, because I guess we're all different. I don't know how else to explain it. And if you look in the chat, and you will see people chatting there, it's not the same as people chatting here, and vice versa. And other channels, different channels. Some, and we love you all. Some, if they have time, they here and there and everywhere, and this is fantastic because you get more information you get more camera coverage, you get basically you get real time 24/7 if you want. But some prefer other channels over other channels. And what am I supposed to be pissed that certain number of people left our channel, or that they don't want to watch it, or they want to watch only certain things but not other things? Come on, it's just go with the flow, right? Jen, see, we had bad experiences. Thank you for sharing. And you know what? Austin L. don't have a mean bone in his body. I do, most of them, but you know, you behave. You know, behaving is the key. You don't. I mean, look, this is the style, right? And we put it in our post. We knew about that channel for so long, many years before we actually came to the idea to create our own channel. And we used to watch it, not all the time, but sometimes, and we watch it like we watch Netflix right now, right? It was like real time. It was like super duper cool. And the approach and the language and, you know, like real thing. That was fantastic. Never in our lives we would imagine that some number of years later we would have to have this conversation. It's not a conversation, it's a monologue. It's my monologue and your conversation in chat. So we're having a dialogue, technically speaking. This is Mulberry and Prince. And because it's Mulberry, let's just walk down Mulberry and we'll walk through Little Italy. See how busy it is. Your heart is full of light and positivity because you like yourself. I do. Well, I like my wife more than, and my family, my loved ones more than I like myself, but I do. I mean, you whatever the levels of energy someone has, use it. I mean, it's easier said than done, but use it to generate positive energy. Because, all right, we learned L is a such and such, right? Okay, this is the fact. Okay, let's move on. L is this, L is that. Life walking this, life walking that. Let's move on. And again, bottom line, we mean peace, we mean prosperity for all of our colleagues, we mean friendly relationships. It doesn't have, you don't have to hug each other and kiss each other. No. But, professionally, like, hey, social conversations. You don't even have to have conversations. Just, don't single out anyone, because we're not gonna go into psychology. So I'll just put the hard stop to here. We love everyone, and we will not respond in the manner that can be like that. So we just letting this out of our system, and all of us combined. Kevin has the same viewers in every stream. Roses, L, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Your channel is the proof. Yes, your channel speaks volumes of greatness. Thank you. And I'm not saying I'm the best. No, God forbid. But we do it with love. We do it with we want to do it. It's not like we have to. Oh my God, here's the other approach. I have this bill I have to pay, and I have to go and generate this number of super chats because I effing have to do it. Versus, well, let's hope for the better. We have money to pay the bill. Maybe almost, maybe a little bit more. Maybe we have to go shopping, or maybe I want to buy myself a new camera. And like, I was on the fence to do it, not to do it, and now after today, after all this amazing support that we're receiving today, Delilah somewhere in the background, but she is more important, or as important, trust me, and myself. See, it's a teamwork. So it's when you start the channel, and your channel is this type of channel that implies communication with a lot of people. Like, you would never imagine that it will evolve into something that where hundreds of people will be communicating with each other. That's just unbelievable. Ambrose, yes, but I'm sorry, it's not our fault. It just happened this way. Do I have to say I'm sorry? I'm sorry. But I wish everyone to be successful, I swear to God. Yes, it feels good when I, for example, sit down with Delilah and we're like, you know what? It would be nice if you would hit another 1,000 subscribers. Yes, but with the quality content, not like, otherwise. Oh, look at the moon. So, and when this happens, it is an achievement worth celebrating. Yes, but it's a lot of work. So how can you have a channel and not care about views? You do care about views, but guess what? You get the views when people find your channel and they stay with the channel because they find it interesting. Not because you must have it otherwise, because this is just simple. It's all based on the fact that you have people who like what you do, and they come back and they watch, and there are more people find your channel, and more people like it. And we could say we are the only this, that. Trust me, we could have the whole paragraph of we only something, but no, this is irrelevant at this point. And We just do what we can, yes. Is it always good? No. Is it always bad? God forbid. No, it's mostly good. Sometimes we have, and yes, I will get back to the parades and events because it's the best that New York can produce at this point. It's a celebration of cultures. It's a celebration of holidays. It's a beautiful thing, and if we have an opportunity to show it, why not? But then again, take Thanksgiving Day Parade, for example. So the way we would like to show it, we want to show that before, not just parade, but before. So I don't even remember when I had to be, how early I had to be there. Around the Museum of Natural History. I don't even remember, 7 in the morning or something like that, something crazy. But I made it, and I was there, and I showed all the floats, and some celebrities we saw before the parade started. Yes, we had a very bad experience with the parades the couple of years prior with reception, and that was horrible. It was devastating, And then we tried to do it differently, and it was much better than before. So that's progression, the positive results, and we can be proud that we achieved that. And was it the most views? No. Was it the worst? No. But we were happy with what we did because to us, specifically to our channel, that was an achievement. And this is how you should probably look at it. You should try to, if you have events that happen every year, learn from mistakes and try to improve it somehow, whichever way you want to do it, and see what happens. And if you did better than the year before, or did better than last week, or you did some work and that was fantastic, then good for you. Good for you. Use your super chats wisely. Get yourself something. Get your wife something. Celebrate. Enjoy your life. We're walking through Little Italy, by the way, as you can see. Hey, John Roberts, good to see you. Roses, the negative person gets kicks on this type of attention by putting down others. There, sad loss of not knowing how to be happy for themselves or others. Again, we're going back into psychology, but we're not going back into psychology. What we're saying is, simply speaking, try to be positive, try to enjoy what you do, and I know it's gonna sound super bad and horrible what I'm about to say, but be happy for your colleagues and share the joy of doing that type of activity, that type of thing with your colleagues. Don't find one out of 50 and make it a scapegoat. It's why? And especially if that singled out one didn't really do anything that would, technically speaking, be considered as such. So in this case, it's just why. The question is why. And what all we're saying is to stay friendly, stay professional, stay normal, be considerate of each other. It's not easy. There's no easy things. What we do is not easy. No jobs are easy. Even if you do it for fun, it requires a lot of dedication, a lot of concentration, a lot of planning, a lot of other things still needs to be done in a daily life. So, I'm not saying anything super smart. I'm just saying that when you happen to do this type of thing and you like it, you want to do it, And what I'm going to say is a horrible thing, because try to generate positive energy and be happy for your colleagues. I mean, yes, competition is a good thing, but you realize that, let's say comparing our channel to the channel that maybe has 10 times more subscribers, right? Do I have to be miserable every day of my life thinking that if I don't have the same number, it will be the end of life? No. Why would I do that? And yes, on the same subject, sometimes someone, whoever that is, streams with more success than the others. But the subject is the same. But the settings is different. There's no copying the settings. There was no copying at all. It just happens to be things flying over. And guess what? Sometimes it's good to be humorous. And sometimes it's good to sound a little different, right? Because at the end of the day, you cannot talk about let's just say, the flying objects. Because if I say the D word, it's a bad word. So I'll just say, talking about flying objects like this. Okay. There you go. Yeah, you need to put some excitement into this, right? I think we did it well. I think the other guy did it well too. I think we both did it well. There's no point to compare and say you did it better than I did or vice versa. It's just a chance. Sometimes you get more attention, sometimes you get less attention. But at the end of the day, like today's walk, for example, I just like the fact that I can talk into the mic and just say what I think, and remember, I say it in a nice way. I did not say anything bad or rude or hostile, not even once, because there's absolutely zero point to do it. What, am I going to start the confrontation? So everybody else will look at it and kind of like, whoa. No. In fact, this stream, most of it is dedicated for just one reason, for one message. Let's just peacefully coexist. That's it. Do you agree? I think you agree. Thank you, John. John, good to see you, John. Exactly, Roses. Every channel has its own style of content. I always say that. Everybody says that. Jen Plus by missing UFO. Jen, if I do one more stream like this, I don't think I should right now. Thank you, Jen. You have the best footage. So, we love all our colleagues professionally, of course, and we wish them all the best. And if occasionally we cross paths and see each other on the streets, and with higher probability at the public events like parades and festivals or concerts sometimes, that's always good to see them. And if they don't know me or I don't know them, just don't be shy, say hi. Always good to see our colleagues. DC322, Chinatown. Yep. We ventured into Chinatown. It's what would be the nicest streets right here? Probably Mott Street. Let's just walk a little bit around Mott Street. Thank you so much for listening. I just wanted to share this with you because we have to sometimes, and this is actually the first time, we had to explain ourselves for something we didn't do. Do you believe this? And why? Oh, don't watch us. Bruce, nah, let's get him. I don't even want to make any jokes about it. It's a very sensitive object. Would I imagine, Delilah and I, would we imagine that a couple of months later this will be such an important thing? No. See, life is very unpredictable. It's not a full moon, but it's like a good 70% of it visible right there. Many of us wanted the support group. You know what? I think I know what you mean. Because I do remember, not in details, but I do remember that you left because, and you shared it with, yes, you mentioned that before. Well, it was a while ago, actually. Time flies. Jean-Claude, has anybody forgotten to smash that like button? Good question. And why? We're always here for you, Al. Thank you. You're the best, respectful and humble. Thank you very much. But remember, we're also open for critique. Anything you feel like, anything at all. You always, if not in chat, you can always leave the comments under the video.
Vegetarian restaurant here.
Welcome to Chinatown. Austin, like I said, Al doesn't have a mean bone in his entire body. I think I do, but thank you, Austin. Maybe you're right. Hey, Dandy Patch. I share your channel often. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Dandy Patch. Kevin, I got to go. Thanks, Al. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Kevin. Always good to see you. Good night. We have a few minutes. Let's just bounce around the streets a little bit. Not much, but just a little. No one is shooting the movie. I wouldn't mind if they were shooting the movie down there. No, it's not as cold as in February, right? I would stay there for another couple of hours just to see the celebrities. That's Bayard Street. We've been here multiple times, a million times, but since we're in the neighborhood, why not? I don't know what it was, but it's not a shot. Ooh, restaurants, 10:08. Are they still open? Really? They're supposed to close at 10 o'clock. Yeah, they're closing. The latest they open usually is around 10. Beautiful evening. I hope we're gonna have more beautiful evenings. Tomorrow is gonna rain, they say, but then again, it was supposed to rain heavier, but it didn't. So I like when they mess up the forecast, but in a good way. Bayard and Elizabeth, we're going back. Tomorrow is, what day is tomorrow? Every day feels the same. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Yes, Friday. Which means that we're approaching the weekend, which means that if you subscribe, you probably will get a notification on Saturday for sure. I don't know about tomorrow, but for sure on Saturday. It's not going to be evening. It's going to be morning toward noonish, but before noonish, I hope. And it's not going to rain on Saturday, so look at this. Golden Shanghai. Senpai, hey Senpai. You absolutely right, but then again, we're not going. I agree 100%. We're not going into the psychology. This is a professional conversation that I'm not certified to handle, so we're not going to do that. But I hear you. Austin L, what will be the next event or parade? On Saturday, this is going to be the 1, 2, 3, the 4th Japan Day Parade. Doo-doo. Let's see. Yes, the 4th. George Takei, first Grand Marshal. Christy Yamaguchi, who said, hi Delilah, second Grand Marshal. Then Shindo, sorry, I forgot. I'm afraid I don't want to mispronounce. Shindo Takeda, something like that. He's in a wheelchair, but he's a wheelchair division professional tennis player, won a whole bunch of titles. And funny enough, we met him the night before in Times Square. That was funny. I can't believe it was a year ago. And then on Saturday will be the 4th one. And I did not memorize yet who will be a Grand Marshal there, but I think it will be a world famous chef, if I'm not mistaken. So the 4th Japan Day Parade, and I think we're going to approach it differently compared to previous years, because we are going to try something else to start with. It's not going to be just a parade, it will be a street fair as well. Street fair starts before the parade, so we will see how we're going to handle that whole thing in one stream or in several, but we'll keep you informed, of course. But I'm excited because it is always a fantastic thing with special guests, either from the movie or the play or something. They have their own float, and this is so super duper cool. Always. And let's see if they will have a Hello Kitty in a pink limo, or no, convertible rather. Let's see if they will repeat it again. So I can't believe this is the 4th Japan Day Parade. They started 3 years ago. That was the first one. And from there, it's a tradition now. Another New York tradition, Japan Day Parades. So this is going to be our next big project. Fingers crossed, positive energy, and hopes and expectations. And why we can't wait to see your coverage of the parade, Al. Thank you. So everyone, if you think I talked a little bit too much, or maybe I said something wrong, or whatever the case may be, don't be shy. Please leave your comment under the stream after we're done. I want to acknowledge and thank our amazing moderators, Austin City Limits, Ambrose, Sunshine Vibes, NY, and of course Noble Sweetness and Audio, when we see them, for helping us with our channel, with their knowledge, expertise, and management skills. Thank you. I'm not even kidding, I'm being very serious, because sometimes it gets really intense. So thank you. Those who supported us today, we cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much for your support. Every time you support us with a donation, it is a blessing, because it is a token of appreciation, and no matter how much, we are all thankful so much for all of your support. Our members supporting us on a monthly basis. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying with us and being able to filter the chatter and see what's right and what's wrong. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with our channel for so long. And some of you who found our channel recently and subscribed, we're happy to see you as well. And those who found us today, maybe, and subscribed today, thank you. We encourage you to explore our channel when you get a chance and to see what we do, because sometimes we walk, sometimes we talk, sometimes we stream quietly, sometimes we cover different events, and sometimes we make videos, and sometimes we do this, and sometimes we do that. But what we never do, we talk SHIT about other colleagues. We don't, because they don't deserve it. They all work hard. They all put a lot of effort and energy and money into this enterprise, into what they do, and we do as well. And we respect them all. All we just hope to get in return, and we do, in 95% of the case, is the same approach. That's it. That's it. So we hope that those who felt some sort of negativity as far as our amazing, beautiful colleagues doing similar or the same things around New York City, we hope they will, their hearts will melt, and they will wake up tomorrow and ask themselves, is it really necessary to do it like that? Probably not. That's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Thank you so much for bringing this up, whoever did, because I was not sure how to approach it, but I think we had a nice conversation, nice peaceful conversation. I hope we're not going to do it again anytime soon or ever, because this is really extra unnecessary. So we missed the music. We got to Bryant Park a little too late, but we started in Bryant Park and walked zigzagging southeast toward East Village, and then toward Little Italy and toward Chinatown. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Local time in New York, 10:18, or like they say in Europe, 22:18. On military time, 22:18. Roses in bloom. This is very, very well said. I hear you. I hear you. The reason why I don't want to read it sometimes aloud, because we don't want to hurt people, you know? And why? Keep him being UL no matter what. Thank you, thank you. Sam Potter was positively, thank you. Jan, you're amazing. Yes, you, thank you. Oh well, as we're looking at that beautiful building right there across the street, this is Walker Street and Center Street. Downtown is to our left. Municipal building, the top of it is lit, so you can see it better. It's late, all the businesses are pretty much closed, except maybe for pizzeria right there. And I'm going to jump into the subway and go see my beautiful better half. Thank you so much for enjoying our walk with us tonight and always. And this entrance is always beeping because someone is always keeping the gate open. Yes, so this is it, New York City, one and only. One and only, 10:20 p.m. on May 8th, Thursday, May 8th, 2025. And let's not forget that today is what, 80th anniversary of Second World War, victory in the Second World War. And as funny as it sounds, as philosophical as it sounds, partially the reason why we have such a peaceful life here in the States right now is partially because the victory was achieved in that war. Otherwise, the world would be a different place, and a lot of us would not be here for multiple reasons. So not so many people think about it, but I just wanted to mention it. And people coming from different places in the world, living here or anywhere else, if you're watching us, no matter where you are, you probably have or know someone whose family member fought in the war or died in the war, in the army or as a civilian. And it's horrible, and we hope that all the wars will, hopefully end at some point for good, because this is the worst thing that can happen to people. And let's just hope to continue living in a peaceful, friendly, prosperous, competitive, fair, and flexible society. Oh wow, look at me, huh? That is the speech I wasn't planning. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for enjoying our channel. Please share with anyone and everyone if you wish through the social media. Give us a like if you didn't yet. If you did, thank you. If you're watching us and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. We have more good stuff to come. And that's about it. We will see you again later. We will see you again sooner rather than later. Take a good care of yourselves and your loved ones. Have a fantastic night. Or if you're watching us from across a couple of ponds, happy good morning to you, May 9th. We will see you soon. And last but not least, may the drones be with us. Good night. Sweet dreams. Bye-bye. Thank you for all your good words, everybody. Thank you for all of your support. You are fantastic. P.S. If you have bad words, please leave them in the comments. We will read everything, respond to everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, those who supported us, it's extremely very much appreciated. And yes, I will probably get that camera after all, huh? Before it gets inflated, right? Before the prices go up. That's going to be horrible. Because that's a whole different conversation now. Alright, until next time. Bye-bye, everyone. It's been a good walk. It's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to share our walks with us and our coverage with all of you who's watching. So, until next time, 10:22 in New York City. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you, John. Thank you, NY. Thank you, DC. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Roses. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Sunshine Wives. Thank you, Joan. Thank you, Dandy Patch. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Ambrose. Thank you, Roses in Bloom. Thank you, everyone who's watching but not chatting. We know you're watching. Bye-bye.